at last we arrive at the very bottom of the list, the Balatro. But funnily enough, I'm recording this one first because I want to get it out of the way so I don't have to worry about thinking about bullshit throughout the entirety of the rest of the Gauntlet. So, what we're doing here today, as per hinted at beforehand, we're doing Golden Needle. So it's just going through, getting everything in one shot for the entirety of a run. And because it's a time limit, I have to make the heartbreaking decision to play on game speed 4. I would have preferred to have stuck to 2, however, time is of the essence and there may be a lot of deliberation happening regardless. And another thing I do want to point out beforehand, if you're expecting this to be some kind of commentary on the whole thing that got me to 1,000 subs, I am not. I don't have anything planned out to say specifically, but maybe things will be brought up if they come up. I don't quite know. So here it is. Here's the challenge deck. I didn't do anything. I just started the whole thing just to get ready for this. So it's time for our hour to get through this. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god, I am not looking forward to doing this challenge because this entire thing took me the better part of like 5 months, I want to say. 11, 22 plus 6. That won't. No, that's too low of one, so. Okay, that works, I think. Yeah. Oh god! Even a 4 of a kind of 2s. That sucks. At least a little bit, I don't know. So the main gimmick of this challenge is that you have the credit card. This is what brings your stats up to have the credit card be all the way at the very top of your list of most used jokers. I see that. And as you go through and toss anything, discards will cost $1. And you have 6 discards to start, which is pretty neat. You need that flexibility in order to find the ideal kind of setup that you may want. As for that, you just need to hope and pray that you get some good hands dealt to you. Go away too. That's fine, I think. Jesus. So, am I prepared for this? I don't think I am. And should I be actually prepared? Maybe. Shoot the moon, though. I don't fucking know. Oh, 6. What am I doing? What am I doing? Because I would take the time to think about this kind of shit. However, I need to be... I'm against the clock entirely. Okay. This is interesting. Like, nothing! Not a single one? Well, fucking fine. We'll try and go for some jacks then. That's foul. Look at that fucking full house at the bottom here. That's not very nice. 976. That works, I think. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, 4s. Fuck off. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Lord. So the main point of this challenge is that just kind of eating away at the entirety of your fucking currency. You may and may not get all the things you need, but goddamn. So if I end up being just the most hectic kind of guy, not knowing what he's meant to do, then that's probably the point of this. Convert the jack to there, I think. Try and get a bunch of jacks in my hand. I don't have... Okay. We'll dive into it if it happens to be a funny one. 6, 5, 4, 3, and you. I see. Also this queen. There you go. Okay, don't do that now. That would be the insane thing if it turns out that after all this fretting and worrying that this video ends up being just the shortest fucking thing possible. Of course it'd be you! We don't know. You're fucking useless in this challenge. Even with the supposed change I would have made to it. Because, yes, we may as well go with that point. That's one of the very top tier things that keep getting brought up when it comes to the rebalance video, is the DNA change. And I do have to say, full-heartedly, that yes, I play a little too strongly to my own playstyle. Also, I can't do the 7s. Come on, Jack, where are you? Please, one more Jack. For heaven's sake. Oh, God. This may help. It may not. Yeah. Yeah, sure enough. Now I have to do the arduous climb over the Golden Needle. So yes, DNA specifically. Why... play it out fine. Because, of course, that's not going to get me anywhere. Yeah, DNA, I definitely went a little too much into the thought process of how I normally play the game and wanting to have that copy to add to the deck over and over again. And that was probably my main issue, is just not being able to whittle down my deck frequently. It took me so long to get the 1 achievement. Now I'm here just having some kind of fun. Yeah. God. And as a case of that, it just ended up with a DNA that was very questionable. Which, fair enough. Can I get a queen, please? I don't think it's worth the queen anymore. I hate everything. I mean, that was my fault anyway. So yeah, DNA definitely... There's one thing I did learn from most of the comments of that video, is that, yeah, game's fine as it is, turns out. A lot of it is thought about, and everyone knows how to deal with it. And as such, it's best not to tamper with the balance all that much. And if that's the one thing I do wish to at least alleviate a little bit, was the fact that I probably could have made it more clear how things are being formatted in the actual thing. Because I definitely should have mentioned that maybe this was meant to be fully hypothetical and rather just be a thought experiment instead of being what it was. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's one ace. Fair. Absolutely. On the big... No, Joshua, you're editing this out. You can't edit this out because it's a fucking Gauntlet challenge. This is the thing with Golden Needle. You have to go over and over again to replay it. There's no quick replay. And that's the most annoying part. God. Well, nice triplet of queens. However... Yeah, we're not even like 10 minutes in, and I'm already just kind of all over the place, scatterbrained. I honestly forgot the fact that I had this as a challenge on the table when it came to doing things, because I said as much that my plan was I'm just not going to touch it until the update comes out. And then I forgot that this was a thing. 5 of spades. There's no 5 of spades here. Let's try and... accentuate spades? Well, you got some spades there. No, you can't do that. You actually do need the 5 of spades. Funnily enough. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. I'm going to hate this entire challenge. I knew it was gonna suck. And here we are. I thought about bringing out a mouse just to make things at least a little bit quicker. But I didn't do that. check this out. Like, look at this bullshit. Well, you know, if I toss the hearts, then that could be a diamond. Oh, of course you bring one of those in anyway. I do get points for clearing rounds. That's the only thing I do know. Although banner would have been nice there. I think this is gonna turn out better. Perhaps. Oh god, 8. Would have been nice if there was as a 10 at last. I don't want to toss that 8 for some reason. None of this is helping. Come on! Heavy thinking. At least the chat is gonna help. Being able to re-trigger that 3 times over. I need some kind of multiplication, though. Because otherwise, foul. Leave it. Must play 5, that's fine. 7, 7, 10. Queen and 4. And you at front. Because all these early rounds, all you need to do is just bring over that multiplier. And then after a while. It's entirely, this thing is just gonna be a pure showcase to how terrible I am at this video game. Because, yeah. You son of a bitch. Do the jiggle drag, I'll need to do that. It's because that's the problem, it's not letting me click and drag. Obelisk isn't gonna do much. Though I did see some people say that the suggestion for Obelisk was some decent ones. There's a thing about that video that is quite nice, is just having that there are some people who do agree, in some senses, to some of the changes that I put forward. However, I know for a fact that the majority of them were not as kind. I respect you all for sticking around. I truly do. But one can't deny just the actual reception most of the community got from it. But it's okay, I think. In the end, what matters most to me is the fact that there is something going on here. Oh, shit. So if I do that, then it's 2 pair, and then... And I haven't played a single pair, so we start off with this... This is a shit move. Oh my god, how? I don't believe it. But yeah, just... I have 1 uncommon. It's the only one, and I can't do anything about it unless... That... Oh, that's shit. That's a guaranteed 1.5 times if I do that. And then, could I possibly exchange this for an uncommon? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I don't want to do that. But it's dumbassery, bullshittery, and tomfuckery abound. Hello. I'm getting sweaty. I don't know why I'm still holding on to my goddamn dressing gown. That's the word I'm looking for. Christ. You really are bad at this, aren't you, Joshua? Hold on to a def. I feel like having def there would be good. Clearance sale. Doesn't do anything to affect that, nor can I even get a fucking whatever you have. We can 4 and then 9? Because having that 4 is going to make it so it gets triggered over and over again, potentially. I mean, 9, 8, 3. And I see all that. Look at that 4. Goodbye. We do this. Now we have a 4 of a kind. But is this going to do anything? Please trigger at least once. Oh, that's 120. Hurrah! Huzzah! Hurrah! 15 minutes in, we are at ante 3. Oh god. That's 2 multiplications. I think that's worth it over the previous. I mean, that's gonna trigger first, so that. Oh, there's nothing like that. Please be kind. A lot of kings. All clubs are defiled. They're debuffed. I see those 7s. It's very funny. Goodbye to that 10. There's a king. Why did I throw the 4 away? Why did I throw the 4 away? Why did I do as such with the 4, my friend? Bollocking bollock. You see how little cash I have on hand now? That's what this challenge does. It's really good at doing that. Shitty. I don't even think I can keep up. I had no chance to take drinks or what have you. Look at that royal flush setup there. You seen that? Fine. Take that. Could have taken it right away. Actually had a bit of interest. But no. No. I don't think Mary... No, but there's more discards on the line to get the better stuff. Oh, bollocks. I don't want to do that, but I had to. I could have with that too, but... Really? 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 Interesting. Nice flat 10 on 1,000. 10 10s. Anything in there? I mean, I could delete things, but no. I mean, I could add... There's nothing in there to add. No. Do you see the 65432 going on here? I have 9. That's straight. It's a low straight. It was enough, though. Barely. I need to look over this footage after I'm done with it. Only because I added on the OBS noise filter again. Interesting. Just so that there is something there instead of having to apply it in post again. Because that was a thing. Interesting. However... No, yeah. We can... I didn't want to hold that. Where is the club? I could have discarded that one, but I didn't want to, apparently. God. I do want to say this, though. Flush. No. I do want to say this, and it's that I definitely took a little while to start on this. And the reason why is because I was conflicted on what specifically I wanted to do with the 9th slot of the challenge, because I felt it's been too long since I'd done Gunstar Heroes. I feel like I'd be too rusty on it. So that one's gonna be relegated to side bonus video, etc. I mean, that's just really good. And whilst the rest are what they are. Wait, no, that's not gonna be very good because it's just after every hand. Suits. It's the most of you. Let's go for spades, I hope. 98762. Not very good. Why is this working? Oh, Hanged Man, hello. But yeah, after a while I did figure out the replacement challenge, which was the Anton Blast one, and then that one definitely went. I'm just certain that it would have. So that's why I'm saying that. Goodbye. Hooked on a feeling. My nerves have hit the ceiling. Dun 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 dun. All face cards are drawn face down. Maybe I could have thought about that a little more. We don't know what that one is. Pum-pum-pum-pum. I didn't... yeah, they're on clubs, so I'm... Fubar. Fubar, fubar, fubar. Yeah. Come on now, buddy. Gotta scroll away the golden needle every time. I will be annoyed if it turns out that the gameplay update adds in a quick retry for the challenges. I would just be very annoyed at that. I'm putting that out there. But that's just me. It could be better than nothing. Two pair. Mindy faces. What's in this first? Hallucination. Take this. I mean, technically, with the way that you're seeing this gameplay play out, you're seeing all the stickers that are on most of these Jokers, so you have some semblance of telling what's going on with that. But, you know. I really should have just put down the picture that I had made of basically all the stickers that I currently had at the time of making that video. I'm taking that, and I'm going to take the standard deck too, because there's an 8 in that. I knew there was an 8 in there. You can't prove otherwise. 6542. Goodbye. Well, that king is there. That's funny. Hey, I did not mute my phone. Look at that 4 pair. That's not even going to do anything because it is trash. Let's put that on you. Alright. Forward again. Beating that ante once more. I mean, that's stuff for a pair. We already have the times 10 if it's a 2 pair. The extra chips would be good to have. I could swap out Smiley Face because we're not very playing that. This is already terrible. I can feel it in my bones. There's a reason it took me like 5 months to beat this challenge on my own time. It was on and off challenge attempts, yes, but it still sucked absolute cock the whole way through. Believe you me. What the fuck? Go for it, bud. Go for it. And it broke. Of course it did. I had more fun with, like, Jokerless. It's the funny thing. Because that actually gave me wiggle room. And that's the one thing that matters most to me. Room of the wiggle. In place of that. And then I'm not going to worry about that. I take one of these and call me in the morning. 4 of a kind, yeah. High cut by 3 levels. Are you bullshitting me? 76622. I mean, the 6 is gonna stay there. Unless anything else comes. I mean, there's your full house right there. You know. I fucking hate everything. I fucking hate everything. This is maddening already. And how many minutes are there left? 37. 37. There's no pressure at all, is there, Steve? Goodness gracious. I'm already causing issues, aren't I? I'll get a message soon. Saying you're being too loud. I'm just here sipping away at my monster. I have all the energy in the world, in the land. Trying to be something. Troubadour, please. Because Troubadour's actually gonna truly help, as that is just a straight upgrade, as we can't go lower than 1 hand. Yeah, even Steven. Yeah. It's a 5, 4, 2. There's a 2. My 5, 7. Buy ace. There's a 4. Buy ace. 6, 6, 4, 4. Go. Not a single penny from the reserved parking. Not a 1. How rude. I mean, that's something, but it's I know a lot of people rant and rave about the mail-in rebate. It's real good, but I need successful runs with them before I can really consider how good they are. That's basically the entire point of how things happened with the... You're thinking of the word, Joshua. You don't have it in your mind, but you're thinking of it right now. The... Wee Joker. Jiminy Criminy, you would have probably had more from that. Finally, some coin. Not a lot of many coin. But I do have to wonder with this microphone whether it's the noise suppression of OBS or just the noise suppression of the headset itself that caused the issues beforehand. I don't... Yeah, trading card is... especially on this challenge. I'm going to be playing a bunch of evenses, so having a jack like that on there sounds good. So any evenses that are very decent here? What the fuck? I mean, if I find a strength, then I find a strength. I don't think it's gonna get me far, but... Right, there's the secret strat. Budding! Now I have all the money in the world. Also, that looks really good. 9-9. Ace, ace, ace. Goodbye. For 1. For 2. And it worked out. That is a rare sight to see. It worked out. For once. In time. This is incredible. I do stand by the Burnt Joker change. That's one thing I will say up front. The Burnt Joker change of just giving it an extra discard so that you can still use the rest of your discards. That seems like a reasonable change. Even if it's not going to be within the spirit, I suppose, it's a reasonable change, I reckon. But I don't know. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you see. There's your 8, and there's your 10. Put those on. 5. And save the aces, just in case. In cases there's aces. You seeing this in the back there? That's bullshit. What is this bullshit? You giving me a flush, yeah. Oh, but there's no bonus to the multi. I can't do that move. Goodbye. That's why you hold out. Even if it's only for a little bit. Oh, God. That's 3 antis. No, that's 2 antis beaten. Now what? Now what? I mean, that's neat. And maybe you, just because we'll want to toss something in the future. I mean, what purpose is reserve parking gonna give me? Have some guarantee... Huh? Don't... God, Gross Michael. I think the best part about this whole scenario is going to see just this play out amongst the rest of the stuff. What the fuck, dude? And then everyone's just gonna look at the footage and be like, why is he making these decisions in this video specifically? It's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you that for free. King, king, king. 8-8. Oh my, right. I have the banana, the bonino. This joke is at this point, at this time of year. Oh. I see you there. Okay, but oh, Jesus. Fucking. Yes. Whatever. It's diamond, so. Is there a flush there? No. It's close to one. Queen, queen. 4-4. No. Keep the 2-2 and toss the 3. So that 8-8, 4-4 can give the extra multi. Why are all my worries? They're just flowing up from underneath. Can't buy anything, of course. One hand size. -1 hand of the size. It's clubs this time, and it looks like there is a full house available. And so what now? King, king, 5-5. 3-7. Queen. I mean, I do see that flush. Wait. We could get a flush. Potential. This works. Especially... Can you please actually click and drag the fucking cards? Thank you for asking. Okay. 4 antes. Ante 4. Ugh. Boy is sweating. The one hand size, it's nothing. Nor is it gonna be worth doing. It's spade currently. Try this. This is an interesting scenario. You'll work out very well, I'm sure. As well as this 5. This is not a stratagem that you prefer to have by the time you get to the end of things. Queen, queen. Because high cards like that. And it's spade. So 9, 5, 3, and the ace. Alright, I can't get rid of these because the pair's already gone. By 6, by 3. King, queen. Ace. 5, 5, 3, 2, 2. You seen this? Home slice. Home. What the fuck? I can't with this right now. It's an 8-8-2-2. But there's only one that's this suit. Goodbye, king. Game's trying to be hilarious. It seems like a familiar move, which is exactly why it's going to play out the exact same way. How long will it take to whittle me down? That's the question. I don't know if it will. Queen 10-9. You seen this? I mean, I'm sure you're seeing this because you're watching the game be played. This is ground control to Major Tom. You really are brave. Listen to that song a little more, why don't you? What the Fine. It's a free +10. Overstock, maybe. Nice. Hilarious. It's a free +10. I don't need to worry too dramatically much. However, this is a play that they gave me off the bat. If there was interest to earn, I could have earned interest. However, that's not the case. 30 coin. And now what? Do this. What are you doing? Don't ever touch that fucking shit again. Because it's not like you can do anything else with those other kings that are down there. It's the fire. The fire is the important part of the whole shebang, and that's the important thing to see. Hello. Nice to see you. Ugh. No, because that's played face cards. Even if. One of these to replace the credit card. Fucking. Chips would be nice, actually. Chips are nice. Base, chips, and multi are halved. That is pristine. 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 That's what that spells. Pristine. Good. Hey, golden ticket. Scary face. Every play card counts as scoring. One of these would be important. Could we? I mean, all of these are not the greatest right now. Didn't work. One of these. I point at the screen, even though you can't see such an action. Oh. Ante 3. I could just be skipping these to save money, in a sense. I mean, what am I checking for? You bollock. You ball like. You have extra on the flush. Toss. No. It's a 4. We'll do this. 87532. I see that. And I raise you 2 more just in case there's a 4. Or anything to show up there alongside. I would like an extra fucking... You know, there's this old adage in roguelikes wherein they always have a sense of humor about them, and they know exactly when to push your buttons. You could be freaking out for years and years and years, but then all of a sudden they decide, I'm gonna push your buttons in this exact way right now. Prepare yourself for it. It's fucking hilarious. And then they do it. And everyone laughs and has a jolly old time. It's very silly how that's the case. And it's entirely possible that this could be the reason that brings you all the way over to the end. And I do remember from when I beat this challenge that there was true, actual, like, shaking fear getting all the way up to tier 8. Oh, ante 8. -1 hand size. There's a 2 pair right there. There's a 3 of a kind right there. I mean, it's not like there's any extra 4s. There's 2 extra 4s. Toss these, see what happens here. A 7 and a jack. 1 more. Jack and an 8. 1 more. Fine, we'll go with a full house. Hey! I need to skip more blinds for throwback. What is this? Bud. I even if I sell those 2, I can't reach that amount by selling. I have to get rid of one of these if I do want that. I don't know anymore. One of these, alright? This was not worth it. Interesting stratagem. Which is why he's gonna do it again when the interesting stratagem reveals itself. God fucking. All spades are debuffed. Meaning. I see that 10. Not a 10s. 8, 5, 4. I mean, do I have a 2 pair? I mean, 2 pair is buffed up, as is flush. Not been focusing on flushes. I could do a 2 pair and then you. That might actually be the play. Oh, but that's 18,000. I need slightly more. Because it's gonna get dicey now. Especially with this. Interesting. Double interesting. 2.5 times. Well, that's like a backup. And also... I can't help but notice that these cards are also like shushing up and down potentially because of this game speed. They bring it slightly faster. And it's all face cards. And flushes aren't going to do much, so having a 2 pair at least is very good. So I could try and fish for a 10 or a 4. I mean, both of them have showed up there. Which is why... The fuck are you doing here? That's not going to do much. 9999. Yeah. That's not going to get you to the 22k. That is horseshit. And if I throw that away with the Balatro calculator, then that's on me. Yeah, because the full house isn't ungraded. Even if having multiple of them is gonna be good. Ay, 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 ay. See, this is the part here where it actually starts getting to be actual thunk and think and thank. I mean, it's a strict upgrade to this, technically. Hopefully we can hope and hope and hope and hope. Water and water and water, water. Come on. Look at his tin. Look at his queen. We need those. Oh shit, though. Oh shit, though. Now we have to emphasize fours. Thank you. Also you, but... And a special pack. Oh, are we getting past the 40k? I feel like we might. All hands into a single rank. I'm better off skipping. I think I feel. The Great Emerald's power is real. There's another 3 that shows up. That'd be very fun. And fun. And fun and fun. What the what the Phil? Hello! Alright. 4 of a kind has been upgraded. But this is basically 6 of them. Yes! Anti 7. No. Yes. Can't do anything. Play this one. I see you. It's awful hilarious, isn't it? I mean, that's worth... No, that'd be worth 6. For that extra at the end. Oh! Why did I press Y? Oh! Oh no! I hate everything. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That honestly shitting me up right now. Oh god. Am I gonna be alright? Is the question to ask. And I think the answer is no. Just take a drink. You'll be fine. You can relax after this. You won't have as much brain power to be dealing with once you get through this entire spiel. You see? You'll be good as clear as crystal. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can breathe. We can inhale and exhale. Inshavik, exhavik. I don't know where that came from. Oh god, I kind of feel my brain frying a little bit. But only a little bit. So to further reiterate from earlier, yeah, this definitely is not going to be a very comprehensive and thorough response video to the video that I made that got me to this milestone, which, as I should always say, at least, thank you very much for taking me all the way to here. It's very nice having a smaller audience. But, yeah. Even if it causes so much turmoil and having to think about whether or not it'd be nice to have. Yup. Rub it in, why don't you? But hey, it's extra for abstract, I suppose. Yeah, like, even if it means taking a whole bunch of attacks from all sides because of how terrible my opinions are, I'm at least glad that was enough of an open window to people enjoying the entertainment value of the video, as opposed to just, I don't know. I mean, gold sticker for the half joker is just something else. I don't know, dude. I need to stink this through quite a lot. And I don't know if I can stink this through. Well, I got the 2-pet. No, that was the straight that you upped. You seen that flush on the side here? That's wild. This is why you gotta convert that into spades. If you can convert that into spades. Can you convert that into spades? For old me, for old time's sake. Nah. You are cock. Full stop. Which is why I'm picking it up anyway. Plus -6. It's not gonna do anything, and it's hilarious having it around. This is the part where I point and laugh at people in the main feed who look at this footage and go, why does he have both of them on this challenge of all fucking challenges? And they eventually get to see this full feed and they go, ah, I get it now. It was for the funny. Yeah. See? Yeah, see? Yeah. See, we need something. That's cell value. 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 1. Even Steven. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 at max. It's doing 16 there. A guaranteed 16 plus the 18. Perhaps. It's my stratagem. Which is why I'm not going to take anything else and run away. Queen. No. There's no straight here. I thought there was a straight, but there was not. I mean... why'd you throw away just them, Joshua? You have some kind of question to be asking and answering? There's your king, finally. Did you want that? You might have. This is bloody silly. Nice. 2 cards per hand play. That's a big, scary, woof kind of boss blind to go up against. It could take away something that I could be using for a future hand. You know the future hand, right? The one that could definitely happen. Ugh, I need a multiplier right about now. Where is my mark multiplier? Oh, actually. Goodbye, bootstraps. Hello, Mr. Bones. It takes a hit to you, but... God. Do-do-do-do-do! Come on now, Flush. Still enough, though. Now is when I need the multiplier, though. Can I please ask politely for one of those? Not like the 2-pet's gonna do me any good. Give me a flush. Yes. Our timer is at 12 minutes remaining with the challenge. Ace, Queen, King, Jack, 10. That's an upgrade, but it's not gonna be enough. I can feel it. Okay, we're fine. But it's still not gonna be enough for later blinds. And so, we Jupiter. Which means we need to put emphasis on the stupider. Come now, come one, come all. 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 6, boink. Do. Shoink. Come on, where are you, you fucking spades? There's one. Let's call a spade, finally. It only took 5 discards. Oh, on an unrelated note, check out Musical Transients. Anyway, back to this. Big blind, 7,500 cleared. Scene double. That's not going to do much for my flush build. That also won't do much with my flush build. I can't buy anything regardless. Press forward. Doot. Skeet doot. Scoot doot. Oh. Back on NT5, Mr. Bones will disappear anytime he so chooses to fit. The mouth! I don't need to re-roll that into something that could be worse. What are you, a dumbass? Get out of here. Smell roses. Dickhead. I mean, there's a flush house. It's a full house, not even. The word flush came from nowhere. Truly and honestly. We are encroaching on not being able to make it. Nor do I have anything to remedy this. I need some highs. Give me a high. Flush, please. That is what I need. Don't worry, there's only 10 minutes left. Not even on a boss blind. Not even can we save anything. Huh? Wouldn't that be? Huh? Now we have an empty space. For nothing, I reckon. Which means you're weaker. Now is the time to actually try and fish for as high of a flush as possible. What the? I mean, ace queen 9 8 7. Ace queen 10 9 8 7. Even then. 10 minutes are left before this pain and suffering of this challenge is over. It won't take that long, I promise you. It's possible to take longer. It is, just generally. I sure hope you've been able to keep up with absolutely everything that's been happening on the screen. Because in all fairness, fuck you. Not you specifically, but in all fairness, I am not that great of a fan of how fast this is going. I'd rather be able to think about my actions instead of just having to rely on seeing everything crumble very quickly in front of my own eyes. That's not very nice. Are you kidding with this? It's like buddy ace king 9 5 4. That's... I mean, that's 20, 30, 65. No, that's one less than what I need. Come the fuck on. Okay. Oh. See, I did math properly there. I know how to math. I know that 0.16 times 16 is 2.56. That is how math works. I checked my fucking working. Obelisk. Ugh. Okay, where are the tarot cards? There's a couple. It's only 2. That's all we need. One of you. Thank you for the odds. And we can convert some of these odds to... There are no odds, so... some to clubs. Or spades. It was a good move, change that 8 to whatever. Bada bing. 8755. That's convenient. Whoa! Convenience! Thy name is Flush and Odd Todd. Oddwood Toddwood. God. There was a contraction joke that I made specifically a while back, and I can't remember what the extended joke was. It's not important to the video at all, but yeah, that's just a free redux of everything, so I'm gonna take that. Where are the odds at? Please. Ugh. Ace 5 queen 10 8. Once it actually lets me Jimmy break. Ooh, it's working, but it still needs extra something. Ace, ace. Why not? Terrible idea. You seeing this? 6655 2 7. Bye bye. No, you have an ace, ace, 5, 5. What are you? Dumb? And there goes all of my cards. I didn't see just how close that was. Christ. Just trying to take drinks. God, there's nothing here I can take. Not, We can make a flush out of hearts. Very nice. Especially with the window being open and all that. Because that way, there's even more clubs to go around for the boss blind. Fucking hell. Never you mind. I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna get in on this video. Especially given how little time we have left. Queen. There you go. Only one is needed. Sometimes you get the golden roll, where you actually are able to beat 300 in one hand, and you get 2 interest. 2 interest. It's very impactful having 2 extra interest. Yeah. I almost thought it was that for a second, but no. Come on. Queen 8, 6, 4, 3. Oh, well, to piggyback off of the discussion I had earlier about mentioning Anton Blast, I did think for a moment about potentially including a solitaire mystery, because that's been catching my interest lately. And what I would have done for that was I would have tried to beat Tabula Rasa Solitaire, because that is its own beast that I have yet to topple myself, and that would be just the most insane thing if I could actually get that to work. But I decided, after a lot of deliberation, that maybe it's better off to have something that's easily doable and proven that I could do it because of past experience. Because I still haven't been a Tabula Rasa Solitaire because it's too complicated for me. I see all of those within my reach. I love taking all that out. I don't even need to think that hard about it. 200 because we're at anti-zero. That's just a hilarious thing. And yet that still counts because it's a round pass. All that counts is, what the fuck are you trying to get me to do, video game? We'll take, oh, I could have actually. I could have done many things because of the ice cream, in fairness, but decided to pick that move. Extra 3! I can't pick up the petroglyph. It's hilarious. Okay, actually, because there's plenty of them. I could. Not that having the flush for the multi is gonna be much. You seen that, 2-pair? I'm just throwing it away. There's only 3 minutes after the whole video. What the fuck? Okay, it works. It works. I can't even buy a petroglyph, no matter how hard I try. Okay. And I can't do anything about that. All club cards are debuffed. You seen that? That's bullshit. Ace Queen. I didn't think that such a thing was possible. Here we are. No, I don't think there's gonna be any semblance of a chance of getting all the way down to the bottom of things. There's no chance of me getting to be anti-8 on this. I am resigning as we speak. But here we are now. That was a rather interesting opening hand, not gonna lie. I still don't have enough for Overstock. That's what I wanted. Entirely. Now let's actually do some flushes. Should have done that. Queen Jack. Toss you. We get it. There's a great plenty many of you. Also, I forgot about that aspect, even though we don't need it. for these early blinds. It's gonna take a while before we start consuming them. Or in the very least, when it comes to actually doing the proper gauntlet this time, instead of a silly April Fool's joke, then I could just do multiple of these at a time, though by the time you see this video, I've already discussed as much. You know me. I know how good it is to be good. This is shit. We have a minute left, it doesn't matter. We could be stupid with it. I love being stupid with it. Show me something stupid, like this. 4 coins. That was not the thing I wanted to sell. We're getting stupid with it. Just a pair. Just 2 pair. Imagine if you didn't play the 2 pair even. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah! Yeah! I'm resigning early on this one. It's not very early, but we'll wait the camera out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's not interfere too much with that. I love that KK salsa. So yeah, that went about as well as I expected. Thankfully, it's out of the way, and I don't have to worry about mentioning anything about the Rare Joker video ever again. Potentially. There's still the gameplay update. That's gonna happen, and I'm gonna retreat back to it. Maybe I'll talk about it a little more once I formulated things a little better. But you know, that's Balatro, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Gauntlet. This is feed number 9, as mentioned in the beginning of this video. Thank you for even sticking around long enough to see this show up again. As for the rest of the feeds, I do not know what order they're going to be in. They're just going to be haphazardly thrown around. But I don't know if I'm going to mention when about I record each feed. I know I have it in order. I know exactly what order it's going to be in. But whatever. Thank you everybody for 1,000 subscribers. I apologize for being a lot haphazard with actual stuff as of late. It's just been doing as I feel and whenever I do it. And when it comes to what's next, I'm not quite sure exactly. It was gonna take a while before I start working on other big things. But maybe in the future I could still work on these things. I don't have anything in mind actually, because that would be silly if I had something that big in mind right at this moment and just teasing it right now. I don't have anything in mind. I'm gonna stop rambling at this point. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and hopefully you enjoyed whatever this gauntlet was. Take care and good night.